Hello. Good morning, everybody. Enjoying a cup of coffee? All right, so while I was enjoying my cup of coffee, I decided to tackle the wordle of the day and got it in four. It made me realize something, though, that I never got yesterday's because I was wasting so much time trying to get perfect, trying to get it in two, because I had the three middle letters correct in my wordle. Now, first of all, before going any further, I just want to say Wordle is a is some a game you can play. You can visit this website and it's got a wordle of the day. And the reason I like it so much is because it's just one thing. And it doesn't rob your whole life from you all at once, like those YouTube shorts. That where did those 3 hours go? Oh my gosh, it's 3 in the morning and I'm still on this YouTube Shorts thing. Dear Lord, this robbed me of how expensive was this YouTube Shorts episode because I have to nap the next day instead of work, and you know, we can waste so much time playing these stupid games and doing ridiculous things with our life. And this is where coming back to the whole Wordle thing, um, because yesterday I was wasting so much time thinking about, oh, I want to get into what okay, I got these 3 middle ones. What could be the next one? I'm just racking my brain, spending all this mental energy trying to get it perfect the first time instead of what I did today and got it done in like 2 minutes because I just kept, making choices that were smart choices to arrive at the conclusion, right? And this applies to our life in your gifts that you have to offer the world. See, I have a musician friend, and yesterday I was encouraging him, honor the music in you, create, release. What some of the best advice that I've gotten musically is export, export, export. Get it out, move on, share it with the world, move on. And when you think, well, I have no audience, I have no audience. Nobody's listening to me. Nobody's paying attention to me. Nobody's loving my music. Well, you didn't even put it out there on all the platforms. It's not on YouTube. You're not even, competing for our attention. If it's good, guess what? People will find it and love it, and it will move their hearts. And you touch them emotionally. You're a friend for life, a fan for life, a fan. Because that's what we want as musicians. We want fans. No, we want friends. I want friends, honestly. I don't need fans. I want friends. So, and I want to bless people. And I do want people to hear our music. Reflect.bandcamp.com, by the way. We are on YouTube as well. Reflect Worship Music. Reflect Worship Music. You should look it up. Reflectworship.com. See, here I am sharing my music with the world. There's over 7 billion people on the planet. A lot of them, a good portion of them have access to the internet and can view these things, right? Just as you are viewing me right now, all over the world. Check out our music; it's fun. It's not. It's actually got a lot of messages. I know we need. See, that was actually some the advice I was giving to my friend. Like honor the music in you, get it out. Was actually advice to myself. I was thinking about that. I'm like, and how much are you doing that, Daniel? Well, guess what? I am doing some research on the flip side. I'm listening to a lot of inspiring music in a vein that I really love to kind of prime the pumps and create music. So please pray for me that the obstacles to inspiration would be dealt with, that I can move on and write songs. The last time I've written, well, I've written a couple within this last year, but they're few and far between. There was a season there in 2020 where we were cranking out one a month, and you can view those music videos we even made on our Reflect Worship uh, YouTube channel. My point is, for my friend, it's like, and this whole lesson about the Wordle is just keep making, keep exporting, because you learn every song you write and produce and release. You learn, and you're growing, you're progressing, you're getting better. You're actually getting something done in a lot quicker time. It reminds me of this metaphor of like two teams were set in separate rooms. This test was made of like, okay, you in this room make as many chairs as you can and see what they and then you make one perfect chair over here in this room, right? And these were like, maybe they weren't even craftsmen, but they and so this team that went to work on the one perfect chair, they wasted so much time, and guess what? They didn't make a chair as good as the ones who just kept doing it, and they learned from their mistakes. And they're like, okay, next time let's improve this. Next time let's improve that. Next time let's improve this. And they made more, obviously, but they also made much better because they were doing that. So whatever it is your craft is, be it writing or I'm kind of focusing on the creative arts here, but there's so many other things you can apply this to. How are we improving ourselves? I got to thinking about this last night. Like, all of a sudden, with my Uber, I have access to the I mean, they're like dangling this carrot of like free tuition to Arizona State University online. I'm like, what kind of class could I take? Is there music classes there online that I could take? Hmm. You know, but even if it wasn't free, I mean, what are you going to invest in yourself? Are you going to buy the necessary books and materials and resources to aid you in your journey of growing in whatever way you want to grow? Are you going to put the time in it? Are you going to make a lot of chairs? Are you going to finish that Wordle in 4 minutes, or are you never going to get it done because you wanted it to be perfect? See, that's the problem. That's the hang up in our lives. So I wanted to leave you with this short little message this morning. Make a lot of chairs, go after it. If you're a musician, listen to a lot of music, because those are. I run into too many musicians who I only listen to myself. I want it to be pure. I want to create originality, and all this stuff. Little realizing our oneness means we can learn from all the other versions of us who are excellent musicians. Would you say no, Mozart, Amadeus, Chopin, whatever, back in if you're living in the Renaissance, I would not want you to tutor me. I want to create my own music. Please, I don't need instruction from you. But here's the thing. We have access, and this is the bigger picture here. We can partner with heaven. This is what inspiration is. We can partner with heaven, the living Akashic records, as I say, the host of heaven, the Jedi in the ether. They have skills. They've got mad skills, and you can request specialized skills. The skills of writing. Ooh, there's some writers in heaven who want to work with you. That want to partner with you in that project. And songwriters and musicians in heaven. Where do you think Amadeus and Chopin and Beethoven got their inspiration? They were partnering with heaven. And here's the magic of it, that God is no respecter of persons. He works with anybody who says, yes, I open myself up to work with you, heaven, to receive from all the other versions of me in the ether, all the Jedi in the ether with those mad skills. I mean, seriously, there are councils of of awesome beings who are very musically inclined, very poetic, and know how to craft, in every language. Excellent writing. Are you willing to receive? Are you willing to transmit? Are you willing to be a vessel and partner with them? Of course, it's going to have your flavor in it. Of course, it's going to be you because that's all of you. That's all of you. That's how amazing this is. So that there we went into the esoteric at the end. Good stuff. All right. Stay tuned. Subscribe. Please check out my music at www.reflect.bandcamp.com and tell me what you think. I put that in the chat. Okay, because you can click on that link now. Okay, or copy and paste it, whatever you need to do to check out that song, especially Home and our album Reflect Love. There's many other gems peppered on this page of music you can listen to. Download for free. Okay, download it for free. I'm for real serious. Download my music for free. Okay? Listen to it. Whatever. I don't know. Maybe it'll touch your heart. Give it a sample. Give it a listen. Give it a try. And this is what every artist should do. They shouldn't be bashful about, hey, I made this for you. I made this for you. And this is what I'm going to encourage my friend with, because uh, the verse I gave him, he's like, well, I don't really have an audience. I'm like, okay, there's 7 billion people on the planet. Plus, okay, there's 8, 9. It's exponentially growing. All the people on this planet, and a lot of them have internet, and they can find your music and become a friend and love your music. So create, do your thing, make a lot of chairs. Just rehearsing all the things I've already told you now at this point. Bless you all. All right, we got this. We got this. Let's do it up, yo.